Okay, let us start. Okay, this is the analysis that I posted in the group. I think everybody got that. And in the group, I posted yesterday. Daily, I'll do the analysis and post the group. So I just keep up with my daily routine, and we'll have this session twice a week on Monday and Wednesday. Monday will be a start of the week. Wednesday will be the midweek analysis. Okay. So you can see here the analysis that I posted in the group went on as per the direction of forecast is moved nearer to that particular EMA and created a reversal, reversal down the direction that indicated. So this is a very good analysis been done yesterday. As I said, that's the power of using a simple indicator. So you can become a pro, and you can see it's creating a lower low. So there's a tendency for Great Britain, Japan to go further bearish. Okay, there's a tendency of this particular pair will go further bearish. So by looking at the chart, by looking at the chart, so I can say there's a best selling position will remain. It will be here. So the rejection will be somewhere there. The rejection will be somewhere there, and we can delete this the previous line that we have done here so that it doesn't confuse. So the next rejection, you can see here, this can become the rejection place. You can see here created a strong support earlier, then a resistance here again. So there's a chances since the price is below EMA, so this range can become a strong resistance for the price to bearish further. So the best selling position will be around this area. So that will be the best selling position. So we still wait for the confirmation. So this will be the best selling position for this particular. So this will be the forecast for next 24 hours. Okay. So that's why if you are having a TradingView chart which you already registered and all that, you can keep your drawing on the chart, and you can you can carry on with your work daily. So it doesn't take much time in analyzing it. Okay, instead of just drawing a new line, so you just can follow through. Follow through the you can keep track the movement of that particular pair, like how I'm doing. So easier for me to make a analysis how the market going to move. So this will be the best selling, this area going to be the best selling position if the price is still below the EMA. If the price started moving above the EMA, then the trend can change into a buying position. Okay, so at the moment it's still good on a selling position. So the price is still on the sell, a good momentum to go sell. This will be the best selling position for that particular pair. Okay, so on Great Britain USD, you can see there's another good forecast yesterday. If you've seen that, this is what I posted yesterday in the group. If you all seen that or not, I'm not sure. Okay, you can see the price from the moment that I indicated the price went to that particular zone and created a rejection, and the price started moving down. Then if you can see what's going to happen today, so there will be a major news at 4:30. We see how the market going to react. Okay, and if you ask me, it's creating a higher high. You saw that or not? It's creating higher high. You saw that it's creating a higher high here. It's creating a higher high here, and even the lower high is creating a lower high here as well. So there's a momentum of the price is going uptrend. You can see if you look at the, you can just draw a line here. See the momentum is started facing. Okay, so it's creating a channel. You can see it's creating a channel now. It's creating a channel here. Okay, it's creating a channel here. So let me draw the channel for you. Okay, it's creating a channel. Okay, it's creating a channel. You can see here. Okay. So the price is creating a channel here. You can see this went up, down. See, that's how you need to observe, you know, see how the market, see the price is creating a higher high here and is creating. So the chances of price to bounce back from this particular area. So this will be the bouncing. If the price move below this, down this area, then this can become a strong resistance. You know, this can become a strong resistance and the price can go further up. If the price move, okay, if the price move above this line, then the price can go further up. Okay, the price can go. Okay, the price can go further up. Okay, so before that the price can go there, then this can become a resistance here. This line can become a resistance. Okay, let me draw the, you know, so this can become a resistance. Okay, this can become a resistance, then it starts same thing here. The price from here, then it started, then from here, then it can go further up. Okay, so this can be the way that we look at it. You know, this is the way that we see how the market going to react. So this can be the how the market will react if this market broke this particular resistance. If the price broke this particular resistance, the price can retest on this particular support line and the price can go further up. So vice versa, so it can happen other way around as well. The price, okay, can move, test the resistance, here, okay, and start moving down. Okay, then you can start moving down here, then you can go further down. Okay, so let's see how the market going to. So this will be the how that we going to create. That means if the price move below this particular line, it can retest at this EMA and create another retest this resistance. If this resistance hold, the price can overshoot down, further down up. So it's all depend. Okay, it can range today. Okay, the moment this range is broken up, either the price can go up or the price can come down here. So this is how that you look at Great Britain USD. So everybody following me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is how that you need to look. In analyzing, you need to use the triangle method, you know, range market, whether it's creating a range market or is creating a channel. So it's creating a channel now. Okay, if this channel is broken, the price can go either up or the price can come. So this is going to be a deciding factor today. This zone going to be a deciding factor today. Okay, if you see at the price bouncing here, that can be a buying opportunity. If the price goes here, start bouncing, that can be a sell opportunity within this particular range. Okay, so we just see how the market going to react later on. So that will be for the forecast for Great Britain USD for next 24 hours. Okay, USD Swiss. Okay, USD Swiss, I can say is creating a bearish, still a bearish momentum. Okay, a strong bearish momentum. There's a price of moving down. There's no indication of the price rejection, but if you ask me, there's some kind of channel is created here. I don't know whether you can observe that and say there's a channel been creating. You know, when this kind of channel is creating, then you can see a movement can happen. Okay, and because the price is not moving much, you know, if you look at that, you know, this is a big movement. This is called a big movement. But when it started come here, is not making, so is making consolidation, you know, trying the price has started, the buyers and sellers are, you know, like a tug of war, you know, so it's not deciding want to go move the price further down or the price move up. So this is the deciding factor. I don't know if you can see that, but I can see a channel being creating here. Okay, let me draw that particular channel for you. Okay, you see here the channel here. Okay, so this what I can say a channel here. So this is making an attempt. So this can become or you can reduce that. Okay, so this can become, let me change here. Okay. So this is a sharp channel has been creating here. Okay, so this can become a deciding factor. See how the market going to, if the market breaks this line, okay, this can become a resistance. Okay, this can become a, okay. Okay. So see how the market, so either the market can move up, okay, it can move up, okay, retest this particular thing, retest, and it can go further up. Okay, so that can become a way forward for this particular pair. Okay, and we see how the market, if the price broken up, it can go either other way around. Okay, if the price broken up here, so the price can move, make another attempt. That means it can make a okay. This will be the two-way movement here. My drawing, so just excuse with my drawing here. So this can become a deciding factor. Okay, so this how the market store for us. Okay, let's see how the market going to react. You know, this way I normally I call this the golden cross. So this is going to be our deciding factor. This price here will be our deciding factor. You know, either this can become a resistance or it can become a support. Okay, so since it's creating a channel here, it's creating a strong channel here. So let's see how the market going to react. So this is a triangle. You can see a triangle been forming here. Okay, so that's how you need to observe the chart, how the chart going to go. So you know, it can go either ways all the time, because we just wait for the once the UK market open and see how the market going to react. So this will be the way forward for this particular pair for next 24 hours. Okay, so all can follow.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so clear.
Yes.
So this is how that we look for the analysis for this particular pair. So this how the market going to react. Let's see how the market. There's a two-way here. Okay, and Euro USD. Then you can see here the market broken here is creating a channel. You saw as I drawn this. You know, the price is creating, is going into a range. You know. So it's going to remain the same. It's going to remain the same, but it's no more triangle now. It's basically on a range. Okay, it's basically on the range market. It's basically on the range market here. It's creating a range here. It's a perfect range market. We saw that price went up to the top here, came and rejected here. So there's a chances. So once this range is market, the thing is still remain the same. You know, the indications still remain the same. Okay, if the price go beyond broken up this particular support, then this particular support can become a resistance. You know, this particular support can become a resistance. Okay, this particular can become a resistance for the price to go further down. Okay, so that can be, even it can if we shoot there, the price can okay. Okay, so this can become the deciding. So it's in a range now. So you just need to wait how the price going to react. If the price, okay, so where's your buying and selling factor here? When you see here, okay, when the price broken up, wait until he do a retest. Okay, wait until do a retest. When the retest is confirmed, then you can put a sell for you to go this direction. Same thing, when the price is broken, that means it's broken, you need to retest. So the moment is retest and that particular resistance, you know, the support is holding, then you look for the buying opportunities. So basically, you know, once you lock your car, you know, you need to go and test whether reconfirm. Same thing. The moment it's broken out, the price need to retest before you make an entry. Okay. So always wait for the retest to happen. That means to confirm that this particular breakout is a genuine breakout, is not a false breakout. Okay. I said in trading, there's always a fake and a genuine one. So you need to reconfirm if that particular breakout is a genuine breakout. If it's genuine breakout, it's going to retest that particular resistance to confirm that the price is going to go further up. So that is the important thing that you need to know as a trader. Okay, you need to get a confirmation, a second confirmation if that particular breakout is a genuine breakout. Okay, agree?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why don't blindly, the moment is broken, don't blindly enter the trade telling that, oh, now it's broken ready, I enter sell. And so now what happened, that can become a fake breakout and the price started going other way around. So that is the common mistake that a lot of our traders will do and so on without getting a better confirmation. So you all need to aware of the situation. So make sure you have the situation. Always wait for the retest of any trend line that you drawn. Okay, whether that particular trend line is a genuine or not. Okay, so that will be the setup for Euro USD. So let's see how the market going to react later on. Okay, Australia, you can see here there's a perfect. This is what I'm trying. So yesterday I created. I did this triangle. Okay, so what happened is broken up. Okay, broken up, and I told you whether it's a genuine breakout or not. See, the thing come and retest. This this is what I'm mentioning to you. Retest. So when the price is retest, that means it's a confirmed breakout. Then you can enter a buy here and make a profit. Okay, so this is what I'm referring to. A breakout. This is what I'm referring to, a breakout. Okay, so that you need to have this kind of confirmation before you commit on that particular trade. All agree?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is a good example, like what I've been trying to tell you. This what we call retest. So that's why. So the triangle, so you saw that and how the triangle method is working perfectly. And so yesterday I drawn this triangle method. Then you can see how exactly that he came and retest again and looking. So by drawing all this in the chart, and so now in the trading view and all that, and save your work for the day. And so now you just need to go on top here and save now. So I know most of you using unpaid one will be difficult because mine is a paid version, so I can do a lot of other things. And so at the moment you have a confidence, you can pay your subscription and all that, to get this trading running without any interruption. Is I leave it to you. It's up to you. It says if you're looking as a long term and all that, if you're willing to cope up some money like rental money to use this trading view chart, is up to you. Okay, so this is the thing how the market going to react and reacted. Okay, perfectly. So by looking at today's I'm going to keep this particular triangle remain. Let's see how that it's going to react. But if you ask me, is making an uptrend now. So now the buying position for this particular thing will be is creating. So market is already up. So I look for the buying because the price is above EMA. So this can become your earlier is this become your resistance. So I just erase that. Okay, so I don't want to get confused and all that. So this will be your buying. Okay, this will be your buying for this particular. Let me put a super trend. How what the super trend is telling me for this particular pair. Okay, you saw that or not? The super trend telling me sell. That's why I said don't blind. There's some rejection, but what I can see is that okay, I'll go for buy for this particular pair based on two factors here. One is creating a higher high, okay, higher low, okay, is creating two data. That means the price is gradually climbing up. Okay, price is gradually climbing up. So I look for the buying opportunities, and this can become a strong support. You can see here initially try to create the support broken up and has created strong resistance broken up, and it can create again a strong support, chances of creating a strong support. So the price for this particular, so this will be my outlook for next 24 hours. So let's see how the market going to react. So this will be the based on EMA above 200. You can see the EMA. Okay, so this will be the for next 24 hours how the market going to react. Okay, so let's see how the market, because I just basing on the EMA, and it's making a higher high and all that. It's creating a momentum of for the price going further up. Okay, so let's see. If you ask me, is there's a range market here? You can see a perfect range market. Okay, if there's two other things, you know, there's a range market here. You can see a range market. You saw a perfect range market here. Now it's trying to do an attempt of breaking out this particular range. Okay, if this price is broken out, and this can become a resistance support, and the price can go further up. Okay, but we try to look by taking this as my best buying position, because I feel that this particular range going to be broken out today or tomorrow, and this will be my best buying position. So let's see how the market going to react once the UK market opens later on. Okay, so that will be the possibilities and the forecast for next 24 hours on Australia USD. So this is going to be my best buying position. Okay, so USD Japan. Okay, so you saw that or not? It's making a good downtrend, a bearish momentum. Is that there's no much pullback happened from for the moment that I did analysis yesterday, and so now the price went straight bearish. You know, went straight bearish. If you ask me, it's still showing a very good bearish momentum, and there's no of any sign of price of making other way around. But if you can see here, you can see a triangle as well here. So let's see, because the market is still not active yet. We see how the market going to cater later on, you know, once the US market opens. So this is a bit of a triangle that has been creating here. You can see. Okay, let's see how the market going to react. You know, okay, so the market is trying to making a breakout. If the breakout is can go here, then this can become your another resistance for the price to go. So if it's break up this line, okay, if you look at this, it can break up this. Okay, the price can go here. So this will be my way of, okay, before it's breakout, it will do here. Okay, you will make another attempt. Okay, this will become a resistance before it goes up here. Okay, so this will be the forecast for next 24 hours. Let's see how the market going to react. Okay, see how the market going to react. So this can become a this is going to be the, so every day I will try to post my ideas similar like this in the group, so that you will have some kind of you know, homework done. That means I'll do the homework for you, and you can do the similar thing for other pairs, whichever the pairs that you like to you want to keep track, you know, you want to keep track any other pair, you can do that as well. Okay, so let's say how the market, if the price goes below here, it can, the price can go further down. Okay, so the price, if it goes price, it can go here. Okay, okay, this is another. Okay, so it is still a bearish, but see how that it's going to go. It either it can go here, go straight further down, and it can break out here, make retest on this, go to here, and this can become your second resistance before the price go further. So any question on this? All okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so this will be your the outcome for USD Japan. You know, see how the market going to react. Okay, if this part is broken, then we can retest here, go here for next retest here before the price comes down. Okay, if it goes below this line, then it's going to retest again here, then price can go further down. So in a both thing, it's a safe for you for you to enter the sell. Okay, so look for the selling opportunity for USD Japan, so that you don't get caught in between. Okay, so USD Canada. Okay, USD Canada, the market went according, but not much pullback. You know, the moment from the time that I given the indication, the market started moving up. Okay, you can see it's creating a higher high, higher high, higher low, higher low. So it's creating a uptrend. Okay, so now, so you need to look for the best buying position. The best buying position for this particular pair. Okay, straightforward. You can see here, this will be a best buying position. So this can become best buying position. So let's see how the market going to react. Let's say I put a super trend there. Okay, super trend is giving me somewhere this particular area. Okay, but I put here near to that particular EMA, so that can be the rejection for the price to go further up. Okay, but since the US and Canada, the market is active after 8 o'clock tonight, so you don't see much movement until then. Okay, so that can be the best buying position for this particular pair for USD Japan. Okay, so USD Canada. So USD Canada, this can become your best buying position for if you want to enter for buy. So that can become your best buying position. Okay, then you try to fine tune of the entry and all that. See how that you want to benefit from them from this particular trade. Okay, so you can see we already done our 7 pairs here. This is on a Great Britain, Japan. I will post all this whatever we catch up here in the group for you all. You have a benchmark, you know, how the market going to react. And okay, this is for USD Swiss. This will be on Euro USD, and this is Australia USD. Okay, then this will be the USD Japan. Okay, this will be the USD Japan, and this will be USD Canada. Okay, okay, guys, I already done. So there's any question? Hello.
Yes.
Melita? Hakim, good?
Good, sir.
Okay, so I think there's a few people that made some profit yesterday, so happy for you all. So as I told you, isn't it? Okay, so it's just a journey. Take your time, you know, don't hurry in the situation. Don't try to become a millionaire in one day. And so no, it's a process, okay? So slowly you will get to that. You know, once you fine tune the entry by learning a lot of other things, and you know, Don't worry of making mistakes. Even I don't perfect. Even some of the trade, you will go for stop loss. It's only the money how that you're going to manage your entry. And so now, I think yesterday out of about 7 trades or what I given, I think that only 2 trades that go against me yesterday. But initially he given a profit. Some people grab the profit when it went on profit. Okay, it's good for them. And so it's all depend on you. Okay, the way that you want to put your cut loss and manage your trade. Okay, I will keep on giving my signal and VIP. It's all depend on you how to use them, because I already given you the ways and means how do you want to use and manage your account properly. Okay, and I leave it to you. That means you need to manage the account yourself, and I give the ideas. I give the ideas. Even people are giving the ideas. Even I giving you the coaching as well, how to look for that particular signal. And so now slowly you will start learning. Slowly you will start learning. Don't worry of making mistakes. Okay, do all the mistakes now, so that you can become a better trader tomorrow. You need to learn all the mistakes. Only through mistake you try to learn further. You know the once you learn all the mistakes, tomorrow you got a good equity, then you can start making money already. Because you know all the mistakes, and keep the journal on the mistake that you've done, so that you don't forget. Then don't forget, oh, this particular mistake, I should not repeat this particular mistake again. So you come up with your own journal, you come up with your own strategy, and how to enter the trade. Okay, as I told you, you want to become, you need some kind of investment in terms of invest your time, invest in something that it's going to give you. Because if you want to open a company, and so there's a lot of other things that you need to invest. You need to have an office place, you need to have a staff and all. Before you see any profit, and so before you see any profit, you need to invest on the infrastructure. If you don't invest on the infrastructure, how you want to make the particular business grow? Impossible. So the important thing in our trading, you know what I meant. You need to have a laptop, a proper laptop, proper connection. The Wi-Fi is very, very important factor in this trading. And your internet shouldn't be any interruption. Your internet shouldn't be any interruption. Okay, then you got a good data package, so that you don't have any interruption, and you need to have a good laptop to work on that and sign up. So this is the minimum requirement that you require to invest in yourself to grow to the next level. So don't just depend on your mobile. You can't do any analysis. So a lot of people thinking that with the mobile I can do analysis. Mobile only for you to enter the trade. So mobile is just for you to enter the trade, not to analyze. So you need to have a proper bigger picture, bigger screen for you to analyze the market, to see a better thing. Then you have a timing as well. And so a lot of people think, oh, I need to trade. No, fix, my timing of trade, from 3 to 5. That's it. Okay, that is the time that I trade. Okay, then I close all my trade by 9 o'clock at night, because I don't keep overnight. Okay, whatever profit I gain, I just get the thing. That means you need to create your own strategy. And say no, don't try to confuse yourself. Create your own strategy. What time that is relevant. Then be consistent. That means when you're starting today at 3 o'clock, make sure that you maintain the same routine every day. And say no, it means some people will trade at 3 o'clock today, and tomorrow they will try at different odd time. That means the consistency is breaking out. And so now the consistency is breaking out. So it's difficult. You will know in the process. If you are Asian market trader, that means you start trading at 8 o'clock in the morning. Asian market open. So all the Japanese pair, you can see some kind of movement in the morning. So if you are morning guy, then you can use. It's not that you can't do. You can still trade, but don't try to confuse yourself, different timing and all that. Fix your timing. That during that particular time, you need to switch off. That means nobody disturbs you, nobody interrupt you. That means you're just concentrating on that particular 1 hour, 2 hours. Understand? Then only you can become a better trader. If you got a lot of interruption coming and all that, you cannot concentrate. Understand? So that's why I said from 3 o'clock for 5 o'clock, that is, I switch off everything, that I don't communicate anyway, but when you send the trade, I do, because I'm doing my entry during that time also. So I reply to you and I send. Other than that, I don't entertain anybody during that particular time, because that is my time of concentration level, okay, on that particular chart and all that. So that is my routine. So that's why I say I want you all to create the same routine. It depends, because we got 24 hours to trade. We got 3 different market for you to trade on, which is Asian market, UK market, US market. So there's no excuse that you cannot trade. You can choose. If you want to trade according to the US market, then trade with the US market. Even I giving you the hint when is the news coming. So during the news, you can see some kind of movement. We need a movement for you to earn money. Don't trade when there's no volume, because you will be entering the market and the candle will never move because there's no volume. So we see that's kind of when there's a lot of news on that particular time, the volume will increase. So it's a better for you to enter the trade and make the money. Okay. So hope the checklist is helping you all. Hakim, I think it's helping you as well. And good that you did some personal coaching to Slamat. I'm really appreciated, good. So that's what I wanted, since I can't travel, we can't travel, can't meet each other. So Zoom, we only can do some limited coaching, So sometimes we need to have a personal coaching to get people understand. And so if there's no COVID, I'm willing to travel, places and all that, I like to travel, places, to give a personal coaching and all that, which will be more effective. But our hands are tied. We can't do much beyond this Zoom coaching. Okay, and so we try to maintain on this until everything is come to normal. Okay, then we can do a better things. Okay, so I don't want to drag further up. Okay, let's see how the market going to react today.